So he told us they arrived, started doing the mines, disarming the mines 3 days before the fleet was due to arrive.
Wow.
Of course, we'd studied a little bit about World War II and about D-Day and Normandy and all that, but
just the surface of everything.
It's like it's out of a history book type stuff. No real inner details. But he didn't get into the hard stuff.
Right.
He just told us how they did it. When I came back after being in the service for a while and talked to him, he got into some of the details. And I understood when he talked about it. Of course, after being in the service a few years, I had a better feel for things. Yeah, but I can also understand why he didn't discuss it with a bunch of high school kids.
Right. They don't need to hear that stuff.
You're right. You will with other comrades that have been through what you've been through. Yeah. That's discussable. But like Dad wouldn't talk about a lot of things unless he was talking to his air group reunions. They had reunions every year. This is a reunion hat.
Oh, okay.
And he'd talk to them, and they'd get into mission details and, remembering things and stuff like that. But to family, he told me, he said, you haven't seen combat. So,
who are you?
I won't talk.
Type of thing.
You won't understand.
Yeah.
I can tell you about it. I can describe it, but you won't understand it until you've been there.
Yeah.
I understand. I know what he's talking about.
That is really, really true. Who are you? Kind of type of thing,
Yeah.
And that was really hard. And the first time I kind of opened up like that was with Loki. He kind of gave me that power, so to speak, to speak freely and openly about it without remorse and guilt and stuff like that.
Do you deal with counselors okay now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a friend. He's got PTSD from Korea.
Okay.
Cannot get him to go to VA.
Yeah.
The friends keep him engaged in various projects, which is uplifting. He's doing some good.
Yeah.
But,
keeping the mind busy.
Yeah, charity type work and projects type stuff. But when that slows down or dwindles, you can tell by looking at him that his mind is going back.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to tell him.
Yeah.
And I said, bring him by, I'll talk to him. I know how Dad dealt with me.
Yeah.
And I know what Dad told me that would have made him go talk to somebody when he got out of the service. Fortunately, airline pilots dropping bombs, and then they come back and land and go home.
Right.
They lost a few friends. It's like us losing friends in a car accident.
Exactly. Yeah. They all run parallel. That type of trauma, it's all run parallel with each other.
But his one comment was, what do you think about when you go flying? Because I just got my 5,000 hour pin. And got a job to do. We're going out to do it. He said, did you worry about not coming back? I said, only a couple times, but generally no. He said, we didn't think we were coming back on every mission. That's an eye-opener. He didn't have 5,000 hours. They thought about it. I mean, you saw the picture. They dealt with that.
Yeah.
Well, Dad dealt with it 51 times. It's like.
And still to come back home and raise a family and do everything that a normal dad, so to speak, would do.
I lost a crew.
Oh wow.
I flew on another crew the night before, and got a phone call. My neighbor, he said, "LD2's in the water." The bird, LD was a squadron designator.
Oh.
And LD2 happened to be my crew's bird. And I said, "What?" So I got dressed. Because I just gone to bed at 5 a.m.
Man.
I got dressed and went into the squadron. And they were not happy that I knew about this. My neighbor was the air controlman.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They got the first radio call. And from another airplane that spotted the wreckage.
Wow.
But lost pilot, co-pilot, 2 flight engineers.
Jeez.
And a couple of back in the tube. And I was back in the tube person type.
Wow.
I did non-acoustic and acoustics.
Man.
It's like, wow.
It's like one day they're here and one day they're not.
Yeah, there's still a website for Reggie. 5 years, we lost 13 P3s with 12 people per crew, except one of the birds was doing a transit, and it had 22 people on board.
Dang.
And went into the rocks in the Straits of Gibraltar. Yep.
In a split second, they're gone forever.
Yep.
And
Reggie had a 3-month-old at home.
yeah,
Been married 15 months.
man.
Yep. Filled in for a guy that was sick.
Oh,
Shit
man.
happens. Filled in for a guy that was sick.